on, man. Y'all knew this was coming. Don't that surprise y'all? Knew I had to react to my boy Jameis Winston getting in for the New Orleans Saints in the second half. Come on, man. Y'all knew this was coming, man. Y'all knew I had to react to my boy. Now I'm a little bit late, cause I'm watching three games at the same time. I'm watching Pittsburgh beat down the Bengals. I'm watching the Bills play the Cardinals, and I was watching the Rams versus Seattle, but I chose to turn that game off to watch my boy Jameis Winter enter, even though it was a little bit later than what I expected. But my boy Jameis doing his thing. My boy Jameis Winston looking smart with the football, looking good with decision making. My boy Jameis Winston doing his thing out there. My boy Jameis Winston doing his thing out there. Even though they got inside the red zone and the 49ers defense was really good inside the red zone, surprisingly. But my boy Jameis Winston is doing his thing out there, man. You said the Washington was going to beat my Lions. Hey, man, can't get them all right. But, I mean, you guys are good against bad teams, so I'll give y'all that. But, I mean, the Lions still aren't going to do anything, so don't get your hopes up. So, I mean, my boy Jameis Winston is doing his thing right now. And isn't Matthew Stafford injured? Like, I think I saw something about Matthew Stafford getting an x-ray for a thumb injury. So if he's out and Kenny Galladay's out, your season's over. But anyway, back to my boy Jameis Winston. My boy Jameis Winston is doing his thing. My boy was looking smart to football. He's looking efficient. He looks better. He's slim, really slim. And you can tell that he's been working on losing weight in the offseason because there have been several sacks that Jameis Winston avoided that drive. Because the 49ers defensive line was getting a lot of pressure on the Saints in that last drive of the third quarter, like the first few minutes of the fourth when he was taking them down inside the red zone. But my boy Jameis Winston doing his thing. And if Drew Brees is out for a significant amount of time, that I'm going to be picking up my boy Jameis Winston. And a lot of my homeboys know how big of a Jameis Winston fanboy I am because now they already tell me in the group chat how they're going to pick him up. So they know if they pick up Jameis Winston, they know that I have to go ahead and I have to trade for him. Simple. If Jameis Winston is playing, I gotta have Jameis Winston as my QB1 in fantasy football. Ever since I first started playing in fantasy football, Jameis Winston has been my starting quarterback. I won with money with Jameis Winston. I won championship games with Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston must be my starting quarterback in fantasy football. Okay? So, I can't spend too much time on here. I gotta get back to watching Seattle play the Rams. The only game I was wrong about was the Detroit Lions game. I've been on the money with a lot of my predictions. Oh, and for those of you guys who listened to me when I told you, remember when I went live Friday and somebody asked me, JT, what is one game that you think I should bet on? I told everybody my lock of the week is the New York Giants taking the under with the New York Giants to beat Philadelphia. If you listen, you took my advice and you took the New York Giants with the under, you should be cashing out that check right now. Because I surely am. And I try to tell everybody. I said, look, the Giants are good or the best team in the NFC East. Okay? Now, they may not be a good team, but they're a good team in terms of how bad the NFC East has been. So, if you listen to me Friday, I told you that my best bet of the week was taking the New York Giants with the under against Philadelphia. So, if you listen, you should be walking out with a pretty good amount of change inside your pocket as well. So, also, if you listen to me about the Rams as well, you should be walking out pretty good there. So, hey man, trying to tell y'all, I'm not saying I'm good at predictions and things like that, but when it comes to picks against the spread, I'm pretty solid in that department. So, I got to get back to watching these games. For those of you guys who want to know how I'm watching these games, I have NFL Sunday ticket, so I'm able to watch like several games at the same time. So that's how. I'm about to turn this Pittsburgh Steelers game off because there's really no use of watching it because Joe Burrow's getting killed. Shout out to all the Bengals fans who thought they actually had a chance of winning this game. You didn't. So, had to react to my boy Jameis Winston in the game. Remember, I am going to be going live tonight as soon as Sunday Night Football is over. So, as soon as the Patriots versus Ravens games is over, I'm going to be going live You don't want to miss it. I'm going to be giving my reactions to everything that's went on so far this week. Make sure that you're there. All you got to do is go to the community tab. You go on there. You should see where I shared the live stream. Make sure that you click on the live stream and you hit get reminder or get a notification so when I go live you don't miss it. Or you can go to the search bar, type in JT Sports, and then you just scroll down until you see the upcoming live stream for 11:30 tonight. You click on it, you go ahead, you hit reminder, you turn on notification for it so you don't miss the live. Now, I'm not gonna hold you guys. I am really tired. I haven't went to sleep since like 3 o'clock a.m. last night. So the live stream isn't going to be all that long. So I probably won't be taking questions unless I get a super chat or something at the end. But yeah, man, had to react to my boy Jameis Winston entering the game for the New Orleans Saints. The Jameis Winston era has officially began.